Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Muse Jester. My name is Junior. Today let's take a look at the Mcfarlane Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure wave from the Batman and Robin movie. So the first thing we're going to look at is the George Clooney figure. I've already done a review of this one with the six-pack Batman set 100th anniversary. So there's not much of a thing to say about this one. It looks really, really great. Articulation is perfect. I think the reason why I wanted to review him is because comparing him to the caped version, even though it might look good because it has the proper scaling for the the ripples and all that stuff for the cloth, I still think having a cloth version just makes it so much better. I don't have any wire on my cape. I can if I want to, but as you can see, the way I have him posed, it drapes almost naturally enough compared to this one with the rubber cape. It looks nice, but this thing's just taking way too much space because it's so wide. But yeah, I really, really feel like I need to move all my figures from the rubber cape to the cloth fabric cape. But that's a future project. The next thing we're going to look at is Nightwing, or Robin in his Nightwing costume, Chris O'Donnell. This is a really cool figure. Let's look at the likeness in this one. Yeah, I mean, for a 7-inch figure for roughly $21, that's not bad. And by the way, I got this from the Mcfarlane toy store. Before I make a pre-order, I usually look in their site and see if they have any kind of bundle prices, because I believe I got this one for $86, if I'm correct, with the MTS10 discount code that gives a 10%, and that basically covers the shipping because you do get charged for shipping. So $86 for 4 figures, that goes to around maybe 22, 23, which is not bad, considering it comes with a builder figure. But yeah, and then the shading of the red, I really would have preferred this to be a little bit more brighter rather than, it looks more like maroon. But you know, it's really, really nice, moves very well. I'm gonna have to figure out how to replace the cape, because what I'll probably do with the cape, if I do make a new one, is I'll cut this from here, from the cowl right here in this edge. As you can see, that edge is pretty straight cut, and that's when I'll put the cape, which is basically how they did it with the Batman. See, so I'll copy that, because probably that's how they did it. It's glued on underneath here. As for the body, it looks pretty much all brand new sculpt. The body it's different from Batman's body. Even the belt is different, so that's not a reuse. Even the thighs are different, as you can see, different muscle groups. I was thinking maybe the boots were reused. Let me see. Not really, because this one, as you can see, different emblems or different logos. This is the bat. This is his Nightwing logo. And also the cut of the boot at the top, as you can see, goes down here, while Batman's his boot is complete with a point. So pretty cool that it's a brand new sculpt, and he didn't just reuse any of the Batman. It does come with the bat nipples, so that's pretty cool as well. His junk in the trunk is properly proportioned, not like the one with Hot Toys where it's like, I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, this, for the size of this one, for the likeness, I think it's perfect. It has the kind of quirky, mischievous smile of Chris O'Donnell had in the movie. So yeah, I really like this one, and it's got the usual Mcfarlane standard articulation. So let's put them aside over here. And then we'll go to Batgirl, Alicia Silverstone's. This one, let's look at that face. It looks good, I think. Actually, it might even be a lot better than the actress Silverstone, because in the movie you can kind of see a bit of baby fat on her. So nice paint application on the hair where they darkened the front there, and then just plain plastic on that part. I really like it. It adds volume, definitely. Obviously the articulation of the head is going to be limited because of this hair sculpt, but I don't really mind. Definitely liking the design on the Batgirl costume. I don't know if it's accurate in terms of the patterning and all that stuff, but it's really, really cool. I never thought I'd say that I would have wanted a Batgirl figure from the Batman and Robin movie line, but yeah, it definitely works. Don't like the cape. If honestly, if they're gonna make this kind of cape anyway, I would have just like natural drape rather than all this movement and all that stuff, because it like I think one of the YouTubers have mentioned some of the design for the cape doesn't really make sense, but yeah, another one that I definitely need to, let me just twist her head really quick because I need to look at that cape structure. Okay, another one I definitely need to change the cape on. I feel like she would do well with a cloth cape. But as you can see, the only thing is, I'm not sure if you're seeing that. I see the different type of plastic on the rubber crotch over here. It does kind of stand out, but it's okay because technically it is supposed to be one piece. That's why she has this belt over here. And this one, the different use of plastic in this one just kind of emphasizes that it's a different plastic, or emphasizes that area. But I'm okay. Kind of like that low slung belt over here. Yeah. And she has the emblem over here at the top of her boots. Really, really nice. I can't believe it. I can't believe that Mcfarlane was able to give us the 100th anniversary Batman figure line, and all of a sudden Batman 89, Batman and Robin, is the most complete wave we've ever had of any movie lineup from the Batman. Well, okay, I guess maybe not the Dark Knight. Well, no, because the Dark Knight also doesn't have. We still don't have Jim Gordon or the Dark Knight. But anyway, Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy. This is awesome. Like Foosh or Robo said in his Foosh review of this one, she does stand out of all of them because her colors are very striking. The red and the green, the color application on the leaves really make them pop out really nicely. And then you have the highlights on her eyebrow leaf things. I mean, another one where I wasn't so sure. I am sure I didn't really like the design of this figure while I was watching the movie, because that's not how I saw Poison Ivy. But definitely this. Now I can see, well, okay, I was wrong, because this really does. I look at this one and I just see Poison Ivy, not even Uma Thurman as the actress, And the cool thing about McFarlane's articulation is you can get the pose that you want to add that contrapposta. I don't know how to pronounce it on the figure, so she gives her a really feminine stance. So she doesn't have any accessories, but I really don't think that you need it, because I think, like, you put her on any of your toy lines and she's just gonna come out. She just will, you know. I mean, even with the Batgirl, the hair really, really pops. So I really do appreciate the amount of work they did on the face and on the hair, because that really, really makes the figure come out very well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a pickup, guys. And honestly, I might even be tempted to pick up another copy of her and Batgirl. They're that good. And maybe Chris O'Donnell. I don't know. I don't know about that. But okay, so here's another one. Oh my gosh, the Build a Figure. I I seriously probably would have paid money for this figure alone. The fact that I was able to get all 5 figures for $86, that's pretty good. That is pretty freaking good. So with taxes, I believe it went up to $91. But 5 figures divided by 990, that's what is that? Not even $20 per figure, right? Like maybe 18.50 or something like that. Man, this guy, I will say though, I'm almost wishing that well, no, I think he's the perfect height. It just seems like he's so much bigger in the movie. And like I said, I don't know if this is accurate to the movie and how he's displayed, but this guy just has a bulkiness to it that is really just captures Mr. Freeze and Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze in the movie. And then what I love about this, I gotta, and I wish they'd done it on this blue application, is this translucent blue. It just, I don't know why, but it just makes it glow, like really, really pops. So I really, really wish they were able to do this on these two. I don't know how Todd would have accomplished that, but man, the blue on his head is just so striking. Let's look at that portrait too. Now, some people might be saying it's not accurate. It's not completely catching Schwarzenegger's face, but for 7 inches, for less than $20, man, I don't know, man. I'm like so happy and pleased with this that I just gotta say you nailed it. This is perfect. This thing, the accessories for Mr. Freeze does come separate from or spread out across the characters. Let me see. So it's got this effect. It's got this frozen effect. It's got another frozen effect, and then it comes with this shooting effect that you can put at the end of his gun, like so. Honestly, I'm gonna pose him like this. I mean, Schwarzenegger his stature is just so iconic that when you pose Mr. Freeze, it's gotta be something like that. I love it. Definitely worth it if you can find it. I believe it's still available in the Mcfarlane toy store. I think that's the best value you're gonna get for this one, unless you're looking for a discount or a deal that might occur later on. But yeah, pick it up. A definite pickup, especially if you don't have the 100th anniversary WB. Aside from the cape, which is the only criticism I can put on this one, everything else is excellent on this line. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys found this enjoyable and enough. And I'll see you guys again soon in the next review. Goodbye.